Hey YouTube, Omar here, and part of being a video maker is making the videos that you dread, especially as a Mets fan or a fan of any bad team. Videos that you just never ever want to even think about making, but have to make, or else you seem very fair weathered. And that's what I'm doing here today. It is Monday, June 3rd. It is great weather, hot, humid, which is not so good. School, it's the last full week of school. I should be excited. But what's holding me back just the slightest bit? My good old team, the New York Mets. I could really scream in this video. I'm not going to. I don't think I'm going to. But I could if I want to. Five to 1. 8 to 1. 11 to 6. 5 to 1. 8 to 1. 11 to 6. Those are the scores of the 3 games this series, this last weekend with the Marlins. The series in which the Mets were swept. The second time the Marlins have beaten the Mets in a series in Marlins Park this season. The only 2 series they have won this entire season. Let me start off by giving props to Ed Lucas, third baseman, who apparently is the next David Wright. Been playing in the minor leagues for 11 years. Comes up and destroys the Mets this weekend. Rakes. Gets the game-winning hit Friday. Goes 4 for 4 Sunday. Also, that Ozuna guy, watch out. He could be the best outfielder ever, the way he's playing. You get 5 quality wins against the Braves and the Yankees. 1 against the Braves, 4 against the Yankees. You got momentum. You got the Marlins in 2 of the next 3 series. You're 22 and 29. You're looking straight in the eyes of making a run for 500. And what do, New York Mets? You get swept by the worst team in baseball and possibly the worst team in a decade, in 2 decades, in 3 decades. Who knows? This team is so bad. They literally ran a lineup out there that had maybe 1 or 2 major leaguers in the lineup. You can't diss my boy Juan Pierre. Polanco's solid. Coughlin can play a little bit in the major leagues. Who else? Who else? 24 to 8. The Mets were outscored. 24 runs scored by the Marlins in this series. If you don't know how to do math, 24 divided by 3 is 8. That is 8 runs per game that the Marlins scored in this series. You know how much they're scoring the rest of the season? 2.6. In fact, I didn't check before this video, but I'm going to check right now to see if the Marlins have even scored double-digit runs this whole entire season before yesterday. Because I don't think they have. They're up 2-0 on Philadelphia right now. And I'd love them to beat the Phillies because I said the Mets would finish in front of the Phillies. But I'm just going to see the Marlins, who have won 16 games now this year, 6 of those against the Mets. Embarrassing. Whew. This is a team, I'm looking right here at the page, 29th in batting average, 29th in on-base percentage, 30th in runs, 30th in slugging percentage. Let's go to their schedule, why don't we? See if they've ever scored 10 runs before last night. Their first 6 games of the year, the Mets actually beat them in the first series we played against them. Their first 6 games of the year, they scored 0, 0, 1, 3-3. Has this team ever scored 10 this entire season before yesterday? They scored 14 on the May 5th against Philadelphia. And they scored 11 yesterday. Abominable. How do you get swept by a AAA team? And I'm not exaggerating. This is a AAA team. Anybody that watches baseball would know that the Miami Marlins are not a major league team. You build momentum and you blow it. Just in time for the Nationals to come to town. A team that we actually had a chance against. Without Harper, probably without Strasburg. Now, ouch. That's all I can say about this series. In terms of the series tomorrow, let's get it. As I said, take 2 of 3. Don't worry about sweeping a team like the Nationals. Just worry about taking 2 of 3 from them. Hefner versus Zimmerman. I don't see us winning that game. Then we got G versus Heron. Probably not that one. And Markham versus Strauss. Oh, God. It's a nightmare. And Colin McHugh better never pitch on a Mets mound for the Mets again. The guy is awful. God awful. That's all I have to say for this video. Peace out. Shouts to the Marlins fans who I dissed. I look like an idiot. Thanks, Mets. That's it.